roasty, toasty, sultry, and downright outside. But I just tried to film this and got caught in the rain because I wanted to do it outside because it's so pretty outside. But that's another story, and I'll have little blooper clips maybe at the end for you. But I wanted to say thank you all for understanding about the delay on this video because I was down visiting my sweet daughter and we had a glorious time. It was so nice to be with her. I'm back home now and trying to get this video ready for you because there are so many good things. If you, like me, have fallen in love with linen and cotton this summer, you're gonna love this. Most of what is today is, yeah, well, it's clothes, it's fashion. Most everything you see today, in fact, 99% of everything is 100% linen or 100% cotton or linen and cotton blend. There's maybe 1 or 2% of things that might have some rayon, and I think there's a hat with polyester, but everything else is as much as I could find with natural fabrics, both because I think you enjoy that, and it's what I'm looking for these days. Also, I don't know why I did this, but the video starts with probably I don't want to say my least favorite, but things that did not work for me. That doesn't mean they won't work for you, so that's why I still included them. And I like to just be honest about what I find. Not everything is going to be like, wow, 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 for me. And that's okay. That wouldn't, I mean, for any human, that's going to be the experience. But I wanted to include them anyway. And if there's anything that has sold out, which unfortunately with TJMaxx and Marshalls, they often do because it just goes so quickly. And I hate that, but I will always try to put it in the box down kind of below on one side or the other. If it has sold out, I will try desperately every time to give you a similar option or two, either that has the same fabric content or the same color or the same cut. As similar as I can find at this point in time, I will try to do that for you. And of course, list it in the description box where I put every item and everything I mentioned. Like in this one, I talk about Mae Groves again. We'll list the link to her page as well. And as always, the description box is either going to be to the right of your screen or at the bottom below my head. If you see the word more, that is what you click on, and it's going to show you the description box on either side. It all depends on what kind of device you're using to watch this. If I cannot fit everything into the description box, which we have over 30 items, all of which are predominantly, if not completely, natural fibers. And so it doesn't all fit in the description box. So what I'll do is I'll list everything in the first comment, and if there's not room there, then I'll go into the second comment as well. But I don't want you to not have the information, so I will try to list it in multiple places. So let me know if you can't find something, as always. Genuinely wasn't intentional, but I seem to have saved my favorite things for towards the end of the video. So, as always, I will try to put it in the timeline. So if at any point you want to scoot on by and look at everything and fast forward, I totally get that. I understand. I love to be able to provide that for you and hope that that will show up on the screen for you. And y'all, I want to, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. We are at the filming of this intro outro. Last time I checked, we are at 138 people in our community. What? I'm just, 138 subscribers. That is amazing. I just want to say thank you for liking the videos because that tells YouTube that more people want to see it. Thank you for sharing them. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate you doing so, just simply because that way you will get notifications as soon as possible when a video drops, and that way you don't have to wait and you don't miss out on anything. So I gotta tell you, it feels like any day now we're gonna hit 200. And let me just tell you, I think if we hit 200 subscribers, we're gonna have a party. Like a virtual party, a real party. I come from partying people, like somehow we're gonna have to celebrate this. But I just wanna say thank you all so much for your kindness, for your grace, for being patient with me, for being willing to sit through my rambles, for my antics, for my brain fog, for being so incredibly kind. I again, gonna say it every video, I can't thank you all enough. Thank you. I gotta tell you that this last week at church, someone shared that they had watched the videos and felt brave enough, her words, brave enough to start wearing hats. I was like, I told her, I was like, I'm so excited for you. And she said her husband has told her for years, I think she said years, that he loved her in hats. And she just had felt funny about it. And she said, I've watched your videos and feel confident enough now to wear hats. Y'all, I was about in tears. I hugged her so hard I thought I was going to squeeze her to death. That makes this feel, one, very real to me, two, like, okay, like, I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to get emotional. On my hard days, when I know that what I've learned is being translated to someone else feeling confident, that means everything. That means that the Lord is using this, and I am so incredibly grateful. Because if there's one thing that we women, I think, may struggle with the most, is that's living our most confident life out loud in the world. And if I can be some part of that, thank you, Lord. Like, that makes me so happy. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and are having a wonderful summer. Love y'all. Bye. Hey, and I'm coming to you from the comfort of my air-conditioned bedroom because it is quite toasty out there now. We have, as we do in Georgia, have gone from spring, like, oh, spring weather, to it's 86, it's 90 degrees. That's okay. It's okay. It is what we signed up for when we live here. I mean, I've grown up in these temperatures and I kind of like it. Let me be clear. I would love for it to stay in the high 70s, low 80s, but I get that just comes with the territory. So, but I am coming to you in my full 100% linen Michael Stars shift dress, but with pockets and the thing on the... Still haven't figured out what this is called. You know, when you got the thing where it buttons and it loops and it's, you know, it's all good. Anyway, today I have even more 100% cotton, 100% linen tops and bottoms primarily. I think I've shared all of the dresses that I have currently to show you. And it's so funny with TJMaxx and Marshalls. The minute I think, okay, I've seen it all and shared it all, and then there will be more things that just pop up, and whether that is because the algorithm knows on my Instagram feed and it'll pop up there, or I just love checking the new arrivals because I want to share with y'all anything that's 100% silk or 100% cotton or 100% linen. And there is always something new. And I will say that, so today, when I'm filming this is, what day is it? I can't remember, but it's before Memorial Day. This may not make it to you until July, but I'm hoping. But this is right before Memorial Day, and I am already seeing them dropping sweaters, leather bomber jackets or suede jackets. So this is what starts happening this early with them, far earlier than other retailers. And the upside to that is that if there are things that you are thinking about for the fall, particularly the fall, but fall and winter, they're already starting to trickle it. Like I'm starting to see it doesn't make sense to a lot of people to buy that early, but they'll be gone. Like if there's a suede bomber jacket that you've been waiting to purchase or had your mind set on, or just know it will be perfect for your needs for the fall, just know it's going to be coming quickly, at least with TJMaxx and Marshalls. And obviously, they are not the only retailer that I think has great quality things. It's just they have such an abundance, and I spend so much time combing through it that it's hard when I see sales from other retailers at the moment and I go, but you know, that's still $75 for a linen dress when I can get one for $25 or $35. So that's why it's hard for me not to share it with y'all. But I am repeating myself over and over again in every video as to why, so I don't feel like I have to justify it. I just want to explain it to anyone that maybe has watched some of these and goes, does she shop anywhere else? A little bit. A little bit I do, but not often, just because I want people to have accessible, affordable, elegant, comfortable, particularly natural fabrics. It's not the only thing that I own or buy, but it is important to me because of what I've learned. So I'm repeating all the same things I've said before. So let's just go straight for what I have for you today. This top I found actually in store. I haven't been in a store in such a long time, but while Rob and I were at the beach, there's a TJMaxx very close to where we were staying, and on our last day, I went in. I just want to do a run through, and I did something that I think I would love to film for y'all, if you're interested. But I kind of challenged myself. I gave myself 20 minutes because we were literally heading out to get on, on our way home. And I gave myself 20 minutes while Rob was filling up gas and, doing all the, like, check the engine, oil, all the good things that you're supposed to do before you leave for a very long trip. And I wanted a TJMaxx hit, so, that's what I did. Can you go through tops, bottoms, and dresses within 20 minutes by touch? See if you can find natural fabrics just by feeling them. Again, I know that doesn't sound exciting to y'all probably, but for me, this is a challenge where I was like, all right, let's do it. And so that's what I did, is I went through and I was just feeling like I'm wanting to see if my senses can now pick up whether or not something has a synthetic fiber in there. Obviously, polyester is pretty easy unless it's such a soft grade of polyester. But even with rayon, I'm like, I think that has rayon in it. I think that's this. And it was so much fun. And I found a ton of very low price things that I wanted to share with y'all. And this was one of them. I didn't have time to try anything on, so I thought I'm going to catch and release and grab them, check out, we're on the road, and then when I get home, I can look at them all in earnest. And so this top is 100% cotton. It is a gauze material. It's button up. It has the collar, which I thought, oh, I really like that. But just wasn't feeling it. And I'm funny about gauze. There are a couple of gauze things that I have that I love. And so because of that, I'm like, don't discount gauze just because it kind of looks like cheesecloth. It's a lovely material for summer. And so that's what I've been doing. But I think I'm narrowing down what it is that I like and don't like in gauze. And this is fine. But for me, it doesn't fit into my style. Even though it's buttoned up and has a collar, there was just something about it that felt that probably fits into a more Western category. I think it's the color of the buttons with the yellow, especially true when I tried it on with these white Hudson jeans and then added the hat because I was, thinking, oh, if it's summer, if I want to take this to Italy or just around town, maybe not with the hat, but maybe, maybe. But the feel for me was just not there. So again, but I have a friend and I'm thinking, oh, I bet that would fit completely into her style and be something that's breathable and that she would love. So I'm not saying these things negatively as in saying, so you shouldn't look for this yourself. I just want to share that I am now at a stage where I am comfortable being confident in knowing what feels like me when I put it on. And this didn't, and that's okay, but that doesn't mean it might not feel like you when you put it on. So I wanted to share it anyway because, again, the price point was crazy good. I think was it $17 maybe for 100% cotton button-up shirt that you could wear all summer long into the fall. Okay, so this is the Hudson jeans I was talking about. I love Hudson jeans. They are a hefty price tag on their own on the Hudson website, but on TJMaxx and Marshalls, I can usually find them for $40 or $50. And I wanted to share with y'all, these are a lovely, feel like premium because it is a premium brand. I think this is one of those cases where they drop these and if you see them, grab them. And I paired it with this lovely 100% cotton, very lightweight, flowy, feminine, toile-like, garden-like top. And I purchased it in my run-through 20-minute field of fabrics, and you could tell right away that it was 100% cotton. So this is this top, this is it up close, that you've seen already, but I wanted to share with you. It's by the brand Industry. This kind of tag, I'm a little suspect of. I shouldn't be, but this is the tag that came with it. Whether or not this is accurate, I haven't looked on Industry's website to see if this is a normal price for this shirt. But if it is, let's just suppose it's a nearly $70 shirt. In store, 20 bucks. What I do know to be true is it is easy to pay, well, it's not easy for me, but you can easily end up paying $70 for a 100% cotton shirt that looks and feels like this. It's lovely. And again, you can see it. I paired it with a few things. The white jeans, the dark navy shorts. And the nice thing is, I love a fitted dress, I love a fitted top, but in the heat of summer with the humidity, which is already, speaking of humidity, it is already bringing every inch of curl in my hair just as slowly as the video continues. It's just drooping like a melting thing of ice cream. Anyway, that these kind of tops where it's flowy, it doesn't touch your skin, the same with this dress that I have on, that is a staple, a need to, an essential, a go-to, however you want to phrase it, when you are in hot temperatures. It's just so nice to have clothing that isn't sticking to your body. Speaking of which, okay, so I have found a bra that, while not 100% cotton, I don't know why I pronounce cotton like cotton. I am very big on the enunciation of the T in the word cotton. A bra that is 100% cotton. I'm not going to model that for you, but I will put the link for you. I found it on Amazon because one day it just hit me. It's like, well, if I'm wearing all these natural fabrics, but my bra is still nylon, polyester, whatever, like, that's going to be sweaty. In addition to whatever health benefits I'm getting from having natural fibers, I am still going to be sweating. And we all know the underboob sweat is no fun. So I found this one on Amazon. There are really nice looking bras by brands like Packed, Basic Organics, things like that. And I found another one that was wool. They're just a little bit more, not a lot, but just a little bit more, and I just haven't decided to test it out yet. If y'all would be interested in that, I would definitely test them out for you. To see what that feels like, if it's worth it. But this one was on Amazon. It was inexpensive enough that I thought, if I hate it, I can return it. But I do like it. I will say it doesn't have a lot, if you're bigger busted than I am, which is not hard to do, that you're probably going to be a little disappointed with the support. I didn't want an underwire, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Also, on TJMaxx and Marshalls, and I'm fairly certain Amazon carries 100% cotton, 100% organic cotton undergarments, underwear, panties, and so I've gotten several of those from TJMaxx and Marshalls, and I thought about doing a video segment on those that I like because, again, nothing wrong. There are times, especially if I'm wearing more dressy things that, I want a no-show panty. That's hard to do with the cotton ones, but the cotton ones that I've gotten, some of them are Danskin, Laura Ashley, I forget what the other brands are. These are really inexpensive, but they are 100% cotton. So that's just food for thought for another day, but thought I would mention it up front. And back to the shirt. So what was I saying? The price, the 100% cotton, all of that. Okay, next. Moving on. Now this next outfit is, both pieces are by Michael Stars, which I think I've mentioned, I can't remember now, but that is a brand out of California. I read up on them a little bit. It was a husband-wife who started the brand themselves, and within the last few years, I believe the husband has passed away, and the wife continues this amazing brand. I have been so impressed. I'd never heard of them before, but I've been so impressed with the amount of 100% cotton, 100% linen items that they have, and it looks as though that TJMaxx and Marshall must have purchased some of their, I can't think of the word, so the leftovers or their surplus items and offered them to their customers. Some of them are absolute winners for me. Others, I'm like, let me just say this. There are things that I am surprised that don't have pockets. And these pants are one of those. So the pants here are 100% cotton, as is the top. They're both that gauze version of cotton, very soft, very breathable. And the pants for me were a definite no, simply because it doesn't have pockets, and they were a little snug for me, which was surprising because, and I'm sure I could stretch out the gauze, but if I wanted to keep them as pajama pants, that's an idea. It just, the fit was not my favorite to wear outside into the world. And all that being said, they were $30, and I felt like for a $30 purchase at TJMaxx and Marshalls, even though it's 100% cotton, this is a mid-range, high-range brand. there's enough things there that aren't working for me, meaning I want pockets even if I wore it as pajamas. I like having pockets in my pajamas, and it's a little snug. So for all of that, I'm like, if they had been 15, I might have just said, okay, I can, wear it around the house. But for 30, there are lots of really high quality things for $30 that I will invest in, but that's not one of them. But the top is really cute, and as you can tell, it's billowy, and the top is $25. Again, not sure that I'm going to keep that one. We'll see, but it's cute. It's 100% cotton. It's gauze, maybe perfect for you. I felt like the waist on it was really long, even though I like the way it's almost a bubble. It's not bubble hemmed with elastic, but it does have a band around the waist. But it's just one of those, I'm like, meh. And again, for $25 for a shirt, I know I sound ridiculous, but in my world, I can find, things that make my heart come alive for $25. So that's kind of where I am with this. It's like, it's okay. And it would have its purpose. I would want to pay about $10 or $15 to have that feeling, if that makes sense for y'all. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only person that does this, but that's how I feel. So I am endorsing it for you if you look at this and go, man, that's perfect for me. But for me, for my style, for the way that I process how I want to spend money, that's just not, it was not doing it for me. And there are, this is a Michael Star, so it's not the brand. It's just the particular items are not ones that I want to invest, what was that, 50 something bucks in. No, I'm good, thanks. All right, moving on. And here is the white gauze top, the blue pants. I've already folded up and put in a bag to return. But you get the idea. They're gauze. It feels like this, looks like this. But I wanted to show you, the reason I pulled this one out is to show you what it cost originally. What is that? This is a $150 top. $150 top. So there's a reason why the price point is still, I put in air quotes, high on the TJMaxx and Marshall's website for these gauze pieces, is because regularly they're a lot. So it's not a matter of the quality as to why I would say no to this. It's just more of a style thing or a fit thing or pockets that I would want, that kind of thing. So it is definitely not the quality. And this set is the black Bermuda shorts are 100% linen. They're so comfortable. And I paired it with a shirt that I bought in store. So I wanted to share that with you. The top is actually a linen rayon, I believe, blend. And this is what it looks like up close. So love the color. I think it's very versatile. I could wear it through the fall. Love the buttons because it just gives it a little bit of added interest here up on my shoulders to draw the eye up. And it's a pretty basic fit. There's nothing frilly or girly about this, but I love this as a staple all through the summer and into the fall. And the price point was divine. This is by a brand called Cable and Gauge Studio, which I find they have high quality pieces as well. And the price point on this was $17. So again, it has a blend, but it is a really nice quality for the blend. It goes so well with so many of my, it would go with white, it would go with denim. Obviously, it looks great even with those black shorts and these black linen pants, 100% linen. These, I think this is CC California. I think I've shared already my, not philosophy, but what I have discovered that works well for me is getting the same color in different shapes, meaning shorts, skirt, pants, but particularly in the summer when I'm dealing with the linen is the shorts and the pants. That way, if I want the same look, but say I know I'm going to be in a restaurant, I'm not going to wear my shorts, not because of how it looks necessarily, although that might matter, but it's because of the temperature, I'm going to be cold. So, but I want that option of having the same look, whether I'm wearing shorts or whether I'm wearing pants. So there's your little tidbit. And with this type of top, because it is a little bit more rounded top, I wear that long necklace often. Got it on Amazon. I can list it below as well. But to create that V to help with the elongation for me, since I'm not wearing a button-up or a V-neck. share one of my favorite things in all the world are white tops, white ivory cream. I've shared why that is because they're so easy to style with any bottom, any jacket. Doesn't matter. It's literally a blank canvas. So I wanted to share some of the ones that you see in the try-on. These are all either 100% linen or 100% cotton, and they are lovely. The one thing, as I've said before, the two things that I have a hard time saying no to are dresses that make me feel beautiful and a white top. It is really hard because I'm just thinking of so many different things I could wear it with. Unlike if I was to choose a bright fuchsia or lime green or, you know, something that is a color that's bright and it's lovely, or this passion fruit as a top. So I find white tops are an absolute must have, as they say, essential, because I can wear them with virtually anything. So these are the ones that I found. This one is one I found in store. If there is a link for it online, it's by the brand, the Joy, however it's pronounced, the one that the website kept calling famous brand. But it is 100% linen. I love the sleeveless. I love the covered buttons. I think that makes it look more high end, I guess. I don't know, but I like it. It's $19. If you have a local TJMaxx and Marshalls, I highly encourage you to go check it out, see if they carry it there. And I will, like I said, look and see if it's on the website as well. All right, and one more in-store purchase that, oh my goodness, it feels like a baby's outfit. It is that soft. Let me show you. This is what it looks like. It is very, very thin, so you might want to wear a cami underneath. I just wore a nude, to me, colored bra that matched my skin tone, and I didn't feel uncomfortable in it. Probably depends on where I'm going or what I'm doing. But there are so many moments where I'm like, I would wear this with the cotton bra that I found, because there is zero chance of being sweaty in this. But it is so delicate and lovely. Sorry for the tag, but it is what it is. And this lace detail, but it's not scratchy lace. And it's because there's no synthetic fabric in it. It is a very soft cotton lace. The pleating, and it's kind of semi-cropped. It's got just a little bit of a curve, I feel like, and the nice little, it's not a dramatic peplum on it, but it's just enough that if I want to tuck it in, I could, or if you wanted to leave it out, you can. But this come June and July, August, especially when I go down to see my daughter in South Florida, I take that back. Honestly, I think it's sometimes hotter here because she's at an area where there is wind and beach, and you know, it's that kind of atmosphere that it feels pretty good sometimes. Again, I like hot temperatures. What is hard is the stagnant high humidity along with the extreme heat. That's what's hard. Orlando has been like that. Our oldest daughter lived in Orlando for a while, and it's like, that's hot. That is hot because it's landlocked, and if you're not wearing something like this, you're gonna feel that sweat. You're gonna feel it. Now for a couple more white tops. This one was an online purchase, and it is by Cynthia Rowley. It's 100% linen. There is also a pink 100% linen top that is very similar to this that she has. Beautiful. The quality is there. It's so nice. And I want to show you what it looks like up close. There's the little buttons. Again, very thin pearl-esque buttons. More pleating, more embroidery or lacy details as we're seeing everywhere. And love, love, love this sleeve. All the details with again, cotton lace, not itchy, scratchy lace. That's how I think of lace. That's why when I heard lace is back in, I'm like, ugh, because I don't love that feeling. But again, as I've learned, it depends on what fabric the lace is made out of. So if it's, you know, 100% cotton, it feels lovely. It just gives visual detail. If it's made out of polyester or something like that, or nylon, my particular skin sensitivities just cannot handle it. I can't do it. But this, I can do this. I can do this really well. So beautiful. And I love the fact that I could leave it out. Again, it's not super long. It's not a tunic. The tunic years are gonna come back just like they were with the skinny jeans. I remember thinking, oh, this looks so good on people. It was not my best look because of how short I am and the way I'm shaped, but I do like that there are options, especially in the summer, for shirts that you don't have to tuck in. But I also like having the option of tucking it in because that for me is a much better silhouette 90% of the time than wearing something untucked. Okay, this is a strapless, Yes, strapless. I was like sleeveless strapless. This is a strapless top that I found in store. So its composition is 51% linen, 49% tinsel. And it's a beautiful white. It's got the rubber thing around the top so it doesn't slide down. I really liked it. I liked the width of it. I just thought this was really, really lovely. And it was $25 in store. I will list if I find it, but I don't think so. Here's why. I want to show you. Again, these are just more of like the tricks of the trade with TJMaxx and Marshalls. This is by J. McLaughlin. And so this top regularly sold for $130, and it looks like in one of the J. McLaughlin, whether it was an outlet store or a regular store, was marked down to $70-ish, and it somehow ended up at TJMaxx and Marshalls, and then it was tagged for $25. So this is very similar to this, which is a Quince 100% linen top. And I wanted to share this with you. These are both extra smalls. This is the Quince 100% linen extra small. This is the J. McLaughlin extra small. And I'm just showing it for a comparison. Rob got me this as a gift, I think at Christmas. I think it was Christmas. And so I have 365 days I can return it should I decide to. Is where you can see, you know, a little bit. I have tried it on. I don't think it's too sheer. When I hold it up to the window, it's always going to look like way more sheer than it is. But I just wanted to show these two in comparison, and neither good nor bad, honestly, from my perspective. They're just different. And $25, if you could find this. I like the width of this. I like that it gives a little more movement, but this is gorgeous. The linen is so soft. So anyway, I have a choice to make. So ready or not, here they come. Bermuda shorts. If you weren't in the know, Bermuda shorts are back, but I have to say I was nervous. You can hear it in my voice. I wanted to try because I remember in the late 80s, yeah, we were still in the late 80s, Rob and I were were we even dating? Yes, we had just started dating again after meeting in 1987. We met each other again in 1989. And I came to see him, and his best friend and his girlfriend were there, and she had on the most elegant outfit. I felt very frumpy in what I was in, but that's neither here nor there. He still ended up marrying me. But the girlfriend of his friend had on white, billowy, beautiful linen, I'm sure, or cotton or something gorgeous, Bermuda shorts with a beautiful top. And I think they might have been kitten heels. I know they were. She just looked incredibly elegant, and I have never forgotten that. And so when they said, when I've been seeing all the things about Bermuda shorts bag, Bermuda short, and I'm thinking, you know, tight jeans that could do like this. And again, I'm like, nope, I ain't doing that. But then I saw this, and then this blue set by Michael Stars. These are by Joe's Jeans, which I love. Most of what they produce I really, really like. But these particularly, let me talk about these first, and then I'll tell you about more about the blue. But these are a linen blend, right? Or are they 100% linen? Now I can't remember. I look before I come on, but I'll put here what it is. But it's flowy again like a skirt. And so it doesn't make me self-conscious the way that it would if they were just, you know, super tight. And I really like this. I mean, I feel when I look at this, it makes me feel like I have a dress on, but I have the fun of having shorts on. So, and I can dress it up, or obviously you can dress it down. Like, it doesn't have to be formal, but for me, that's what gives this version, this style of Bermuda shorts life in my closet. So the shirt is also 100% linen, and I love this open. It's more open than a crew neck, which is nice, which means I won't be fiddling with unbuttoning it and trying to make it into a V-neck, because you get to see more of my skin. I love the pleating. I mean, the world is all about the pleating right now, and the pin tuck, and just all of those beautiful details that are just showing up everywhere that I love. I love these are like pearl-esque little buttons, so they're very, very delicate. The sleeve has lace on it and elastic, so if I zhuzh it up, it stays zhuzhed. I don't have to keep pulling at it. So this is what it looks like all the way down, but I don't tend to wear my shirts like that because, again, the more of me you see, I was going to say the better you like it, but it has a wrong connotation. The more of me that shows, the taller I look, the better I feel about it. So I wanted to share this. This does not come as a set. Obviously, I built this as a set, and these are on the high end. I think they're $40 or $50 for these shorts. But again, it's Joe's Jeans, and so the price tag, and I think I filmed that so you can see the actual price tag that these come in at are $200, right at $200. So quite the steal. Not sure if it's staying with me, but I do love the way it looks. And the same with this shirt. Again, light as air, perfect for summer. If you're not wanting to just wear a tank top and athletic shorts, nothing wrong with that. But if you're wanting to elevate your look, this is one way you can do that. Obviously, this is an all white look, but you can brighten it up with color. You can change out the white top for yellow, red. Like we've gone over this, and it's easy. It's just so easy when you have a blank canvas, whether it is this is your blank canvas and you're adding accessories that are a different color, or your bottoms are a blank canvas, meaning white, ivory. So easy. Every single color, black included, is going to go with this. So it just gives you so much versatility in your wardrobe. Will Bermuda shorts go back out? Probably, but maybe it'll have a season or two. I don't know, but I know for me, this might be a staple just because I, again, look at it as a skirt almost because it looks so much like my style already. It comes in at the waist. It has that flowy, billowy feel. So I don't know that I would just throw these away the minute that it became unfashionable to have Bermuda shorts on again. So we'll see, but they are beautiful and love the look. So now back to the blue pair. So this is a set. So the way, I think I've explained this before, the way I see TJMaxx and Marshalls when they have a set is they don't sell it necessarily as a set. Sometimes they do, but this, Michael Stars, they are separate pieces, but luckily on TJMaxx and Marshalls, you can see where it has the whole, it'll say something like shop the look or shop the collection. That's what it says. It says shop the collection, which means it gives you access to the shorts and the top at the same time. I will say the shorts, it is a linen cotton blend, which is really nice. A little bit confused on this haul. There are some shorts and pants by Michael Stars, and none of them have pockets. I'm not real sure why that is. I'm sure it was meant to be for the fit and the look of it, but they're such a casual piece that pockets tend to be kind of on the like essential list for me. So that was a little surprising. What I do like about the shorts is that they have this belt where you can cinch in, almost like how Levi's have those, or how your kids' waist, the shorts used to be for them. We could cinch them in. So you can pull those a little tighter, say if you're an hourglass shape or a pear shape particularly, you can pull in the waist a little more if you need the room in the hips and thighs. The top, beautiful, but the sizing kind of threw me off. I'm not gonna lie. I ordered an extra small top because I typically am. That's what this is, and it's big and billowy. But it little bit snug, to fit everybody in, and there's not a lot of going on up here, but it was tight. So I thought, okay, well, I'll just also order the small. Got the small, and it's way too gappy. So I don't know if it's intended for someone with a larger bust. I could wear it, and of course, I can wear it, but I don't know that it's at my comfort level of fiddling. I don't like to have to fiddle, and I feel like I would be fiddling a lot with those. But please don't let that deter you. It is gorgeous. The fabric is amazing. Again, linen and cotton blend. Beautiful. I just always like to give you those heads up of if you're built like me, or if you like with the shorts, like pockets are a really big deal for you. Just know that going in. I wanted to style it anyway and show you all the different ways, because just because it doesn't fit my frame or my body the right way doesn't mean it won't fit yours. So please, if you like it, at least order it, take a look at it, wear it, style it with a few things, and see if you like it. One of the reasons that I style these pieces in so many ways is that's how I make decisions at home as well, of whether or not I'm going to keep something, is how many different ways can I wear it, and do I have staples already, the yellows, the ivories, the things, the pinks that I am really loving right now, to be able to mix and match, and then that way it just eases its way into my wardrobe versus it being one thing that just kind of hangs there where I go, well, I'm only going to wear that to this thing. That doesn't really, I don't enjoy that. I want to be able to, even with my more formal dresses, I want to be able to wear it to church. I want to be able to wear it to lunch. I want to be able to wear it on a date. I want to be able to wear it to lots of things. Going to Italy in the fall, like that's what goes through my mind, because I, even though cost per wear on the cost of the things that I buy, I might get down to like a few dollars cost per wear, but it's still my dollars. And so I want to use those wisely. So I hope that's helpful for y'all. And we've got lots more to go, so hang on. So one other pair of Bermuda shorts, and these are by Martha Stewart. I have her, goodness, I have her linen pants in navy blue and in white, and absolutely love them. So I thought I'm going to try these. They're only, I think, $19 or $20 versus the Joe's Jeans ones. But they are constructed a little bit differently. Obviously, these don't have the pleats in the front, and it is a drawstring versus a, you know, hook and eye where you do the belt loops and all of that. It's elastic all the way around to right here. This is flat, so you can do the drawstring. It's about the same length on me, so whatever that calculates for you. I'm 5'2", as I will repeat, because if someone's watching it for the first time or spinning through the rest of it and just getting to this part, they won't know that I'm 5'2". I'm very surprised at how see-through these are. In fact, I'm a little self-conscious to even go whoop, and I think I'll show that in the cutaways, that there's no pockets in the back, and that's part of why. I think if there were pockets, you know, there's something about when the pocket kind of covers up the booty, then that just feels a little better. But this is a lot. This is revealing a lot for me that I don't want to reveal. So especially in the back seat back there. So I'm gonna pass on these. You can make your decisions yourself. You may not feel like that it's very see-through for you, but it's just, I was just surprised because, again, I have a white pair of her linen pants, and the reason I chose them over this CC and Company or several others that I tried on, Christian Siriano, is because hers, for the price point, weren't as see-through. So I don't know, maybe they just made a decision for the shorts to make them different. I don't know. So, but I just wanted to share that with you. Then this top is Calypso, I think is the name of the brand. And it's a popover. If you wear it out, it's obviously a tunic style, but with the little dolphin tail shape. You could definitely tuck it in. Bear with. And there it is, tucked in. And I will say, if you know you're not going to wear your shirts tucked in with these shorts and you're only going to wear long and leave it out, obviously the background, that might not bother you, but these are a no for me for sure. Like a lot of these will be a no just because but these for sure just because of the practicality. It's just not there for me. But I do like this pop over. It's got the polo collared, but no buttons, so it's easy. You just pop it over your head, which is where the pop over comes from. And then it's long sleeve, but I rolled them up. It's 100% linen, so you could wear this as long as you want because of the long sleeves. You don't even need a sweater or a jacket to go inside somewhere. You can just roll the sleeves down. But anyway, love y'all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. So I have one more pair of Bermuda shorts. These are black. They're 100% linen by CNC California. I think I keep calling them CNC Company. I don't know if that's a different
thing that I've seen somewhere. They are CNC California. They are a brand that are almost always, and I've been watching this for about 2 years now, always at TJMaxx and Marshalls, especially in the summer, and they do a lot of 100% linen, I think 100% cotton, where it comes to gauze and that sort of thing. I just want to give you another option. If you do decide you want to put your toe in the water with the Bermuda trend, once again, what is old is new again. And in this case, the majority of what I'm seeing is not the tight Bermuda shorts in the days of old, but much more flattering, easier to wear, especially if you're not feeling super confident about your legs and your shape and all of the things. As always, I hope you are able to take ground in being confident and feeling good about yourself, no matter what size your legs are, or arms are, or tummy is, or backside is, or if your face is not perfect the way you think it should be. Listen, we're all doing the best we can. And the truth is, in the summer, we just want to stay cool. So if you don't have a skirt or feel funny about wearing a skirt out in public because of the sitting down and getting up and sitting down, skirts are great. I love a skirt. But these Bermuda shorts do give us the look, as I've said before, of a skirt. I wanted to show you what it looks like with little kitten heels. I think that's one of the things, at least if you're petite for sure, if you carry weight on your hips and thighs, or maybe in your calves, if this makes you feel stumpy and shorter, then definitely try it with kitten heels. And these are so neutral for my skin tone. Again, highly recommend finding it in whatever your skin tone is, that this helps not just elevate the look, but literally like elevate how tall I look. As I've said, sorry, my little sunglasses were falling off. This helps a whole bunch just to try out some kitten heels. And this isn't like you're going to a fancy party. You can just wear this anywhere you want to go, including the grocery store. In places like where I live in Georgia, this is a fall look as much as it is a summer look, because we just don't immediately go into cooler temperatures. And so the tone of this shirt and the darkness of the shorts again tells me, man, I'm gonna have months of wear out of this if I were to keep this for me. So just wanted to add this to the possibility of Bermuda shorts, should you like it. Again, it's just shorts. Like, I don't think we have to be afraid of trying something, because it used to be on trend when we were teenagers, and now it's on trend again. Like, there's just no reason that we have to freak out going, oh my gosh, that's so old. Well, yeah, to us it's old, but it's brand new, because the cycle just does what the cycle does. So anyway, just hope that's a nice option for you. They are very, very comfortable. Right now for these 100% linen shorts by Michael Stars. These are so cute and so high quality. I wanted to show them to you up front. You can see the different tops that I've styled them with, and I'll detail those in just a second. But these two, this is a lovely red pair. I shared a few videos back a pair of linen blend shorts that had the scalloped edge with the embroidery. Absolutely gorgeous. These are so nice for that, like, go anywhere, do anything, lake, beach, you know, soccer games, all the things. Do people play soccer in the summer? I didn't. Oh, I don't. Let's say baseball. Let's say baseball, because this is the color of baseball in Georgia. But these are. I would highly recommend these. They have pockets. Like, come on, Michael Stars, just put pockets and everything, and you have me at hello. These are drawstring, but it also has a button. They have a faux pocket in the back, although no, it's not faux. It's just still sewn in. Okay, sometimes you know how it's just a faux pocket, but these are real. They just have to untack it. So pockets all around. I like the length, but the main thing is they're 100% linen, and at this price point, that's amazing. So, and then there's another color right here. They are really lovely. It goes with yellow, pink, white, just a lot of different colors will go with this, and it's the exact same as the red. So these two, big fan, highly recommend. The other day that I wanted to share this with y'all, that you know how in the winter for the last couple of years, it's all about the athleisure wear, the Spanx, the Air Essentials look. And I realized it's like, those are great for winter, fall, when temperatures are cooler.
As I've been wearing more and more linen as the temperatures heat up, I'm like, this is my athleisure wear. I love this. In fact, this yellow top that I'm going to show you and this pink top that I'm going to show you are, I mean, I could wear them as pajama tops. I could wear them out to lunch, but I know myself, and yesterday I thought I'm going to just, because one of the ways I decide if I'm going to keep something is I wear it enough around the house without getting anything on it, without, you know, sweating or anything like that. Just give it a minute, other than just standing in front of the mirror, but like walk around the house, see how it feels. Am I itching? Am I pulling? Am I tugging? Or am I like, oh yeah, I forgot I even have clothes on. That sounds a little strange, but I do know what I mean. I hope you do too. And that's the way this felt. And I thought, this is my athleisure wear. This is what I'm going to wear for at-home days because it is incredibly comfortable. There's no tugging, pulling, you know, anything I have to adjust, and I can just focus on editing, or I can focus on what I need to do around the house on days that I'm feeling good. So, and if I needed to run to the grocery store or leave at a moment's notice, then I can, because this is not something that I would be like embarrassed to wear out in public. It's an actual outfit. So just want to bring that to you as you're thinking about linen. I think a lot of people may think about it only in terms of if they go to the beach or if they're going to be out when it's hot. And I am finding that it is a wonderful work at home outfit that I can easily put on and then easily transition into something else should I need to. I might need to iron it if I'm if I've been wallering around or whatever. Steam it if I'm suddenly having to go somewhere, because it does get so easily wrinkled, and if I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing, I don't really care at home. But otherwise, this is my new at-home summer attire. So get used to it. Okay, as promised, the shirts, the 100% linen, the yellow one that I wore yesterday and decided definitely going to keep. This is the pink version. It's actually called pink purple or pink lilac. It's not a baby pink. It has a little more vibrant color to it. I think it is just a little tinge of purple or red. It's a little stronger, but not super strong. Let me see if this, yes, there we go. That's better. Here, you can see what color it is. See on the cutaways what it looks like. But I love this. This again is a popover, pop it over your head, as I said about the yellow one. But I just wanted to show it to you in the pinkish, purplish. It's way more pink than purple, but it does have, it's just a deeper saturated color than your normal baby pink. And that is 100% linen by Calypso. This is 100% linen that I found in store, and it is by Itzhak Perlman. Nope. That's a different Itzhak. Itzhak Mizrahi, the designer, and this, I really love the details on this. It comes down to just above the elbows. I love these buttons. I love that it is a button down, therefore V-neck with a collar, so a little bit of structure, even more so I think than the popover, because you have those buttons that add a little visual interest. So I wanted to be sure to include both those yellow tops that you could choose between. They're both 100% linen, both at a great price point. And the lovely pink top is Laura Ashley. I say that with such glee because when I was a teenager, when I was a young adult, Laura Ashley was like, was so far out of reach for me, but I remember longing to own or to wear something that was Laura Ashley, or to have my bedroom done in Laura Ashley. And now I go, oh, look at that. It's at TJMaxx and it is $20. I can do that. And it's 100% linen. So pretty. It has balloon sleeves and these lovely little delicate lacy things. Again, very soft lace on the cuff. I want to show you up close. Here's proof in the pudding. It's Laura Ashley. And the buttons are, again, those kind of pearlized buttons. It's not super long. And because it's linen, you can wear it out. You can wear it tucked in, however you want to wear it. But I do want to show you these sweet little details on the, hold on, let me see. On the cuffs. Look how pretty. Like, look how pretty that is with the little buttons. And then this was what I thought was so sweet. Let me see if I can, yeah, there we go. That it even has that detail on the collar, which just, again, gives it a little bit of something that feels for me, very feminine, but not over the top. My style isn't exclusively just feminine. I like a mix and match of things, but I do like a feminine touch, especially in a shirt like that. There was just something nice. And again, it's little girl me getting to wear Laura Ashley. So just one of those moments when you know, when you think, oh, I have arrived, I have made it to be able to wear Laura Ashley. Even if it only cost me $20, it's still a big deal in my world. So I am giving this moment to 1980s Denise to be able to say, you got your Laura Ashley. And it's cute and it's so sweet and it's feminine and you're gonna love it. And I do. I really this is what I'm definitely keeping. There's so many things that I'm showing you, and I am not keeping everything. There's no way I could. But I'm showing them. I want you to see them because there might be something in there that I don't keep that you would love. But this one I'm keeping. I feel like calling up all my 80s friends and going, "Y'all, let's get together. I got me a Laura Ashley shirt." Finally. Anyway, just wanted to share that, and my excitement and my enthusiasm, my internal 80s girl is just going, yay! Yay, I made it. All right, All right, for another 100% linen top that does fit into my style, especially because the way it's described is, this is a princess cut top. And I'm like, oh, that works for me. But it is 100% linen. This is by Tahari. It is $20. This part right here, that gives it what they're calling the princess seam. And what that does is it helps bring that visual in of your waist coming in, which I absolutely love. Kind of has reminiscent of a corset, but it does not feel like a corset. This is 100% linen. Absolutely lovely. Love the collar. Love that it has the buttons again, the sort of pearlized buttons that you can hear. I like to roll up the sleeves, obviously. This is gorgeous for summer, but it's also so very practical. I love these little extra details. A lot of the linen tops will come in sort of that camp shirt style or block style, or wider in the width of it, the breadth of it, which is fine. Again, the idea of being able to just be comfortable and relaxed and not have things touching you. But I loved that this was a combination of sort of a dress shirt look, but it is 100% linen, and so it's going to be soft and breathable and still have a look that I like so much, where it's coming in, gives that visual of it coming in at the waist. And this blue is very easy to pair with white, with black, with pink, with whatever bottom's brown. It is going to be very versatile in my wardrobe. So this is another one that I am definitely keeping because I didn't have one, a long sleeve like this, and that shape was like, oh yeah, that's an easy yes. For $20, I'll take a 100% linen top that fits every part of the things that I love. There's just a few more things to show you. These pants are probably one of my favorite pieces out of this entire haul, with the tops and the bottoms particularly. And this is by Rachel Zoe. And it describes the shape of the pants as barrel leg. I don't have a lot of barrel leg. I've had a hard time finding barrel legs. I would like to try that trend, but because of my height, typically you need them to be shorter for it to look right or good on you, and I just haven't found that sweet spot yet. But these pants, here's what they feel like to me. They feel like a little bit of a wide leg that tapers in. There's nothing super exaggerated about the barrel part, and it's not like a jogger pant that comes in at your ankles. This literally is just a little bit of a wider leg that tapers, and we used to have those in the 80s, tapered jeans. I loved them. These are not lined like the Quince pair that I mentioned earlier. The Quince pants are beautiful, which is really helpful for certain occasions. But these I wore during the day for a little bit yesterday just to see how I felt about them in comparison. And they are just so comfortable because they're not lined, but they're not see-through. And so that linen, the whole point of having linen is to feel like you're wearing a piece of tissue paper and you don't feel like you're wearing anything at all. This accomplishes that, but looks very put together. And I like the fact that the back of it is elastic for the comfort, but the front has this look to it that is a little dressier, a little more elevated, which I really appreciate. And so when I'm wearing this, when I wore this yesterday, it was that feeling of, again, I don't feel like I'm just schlepping about. I feel like at any moment that if I wanted to go somewhere, I'm ready. I just change my shoes or maybe run a little steaming or ironing over it because it's linen. But other than that, I felt great about my outfit all day long. I felt elevated. And even if I'm just puttering around the house, I want to feel that way. And at these price points, I can and still be within the budget. So these pants, I honestly, out of all the things that I've shown you, besides the two linen tops that I told you, the Laura Ashley and then the Cynthia Rowley, I am pleasantly surprised at the quality, the thickness of the linen. Not too thick, not too thin. As we've seen, there are linens that are like, you might as well be sheer. But this is that perfect sweet spot for the price point that I know that I will wear again and again, especially this summer. And the color being into the fall, like this will be a pair that I take with me on both our trips internationally. It's just that perfect pair of linen pants for the summer because it is such a neutral color that I can match with anything. And I just want to briefly touch on these bottoms that I've shared. They are 100% linen. They have elastic in the waist. You will have seen them in the cutaways, but I wanted to just highlight them a little bit. These are a wide leg pair of pants that are 100% linen by the famous brand Joy. We're going to go with Joy because Joie feels a little pretentious to say if I don't actually know that it's French. So we're just going to call it Joy. It's a pair of pants by the brand Joy. And here's what it looks like. It has elastic all the way around, but it has a tie in the front, as opposed to the other pair that I'm showing you. They are Rachel Zoe, and they are flat in the front with a button and with elastic in the back. These, again, are wide legs, pockets on the side and in the back. And they're in this lovely, very neutral, very easy to style color. I think it's called Cobblestone, maybe. So wanted to share what they look like up close, and then I'm going to quickly move on to the rest so that this video isn't 7 hours long. And these are 100% linen, black, drawstring, elastic at the waist, all the way around, and they are by the company CC California. Here is what they look like. Elastic, drawstring. Ta-da! It's going to kind of be the same for all of these, but I wanted to show it to you anyway. And they have nice little detail on the drawstring. I like any little thing that makes it stand out and not boring or not the same. But these are lovely, very comfortable. Nice to have a black pair. I think I said that already. And wear it well into the fall. Show you some hats, some sun hats that are paper, straw. I didn't find raffia I don't think any of these are raffia, and one of them is paper and polyester, but not a whole lot. So I just want to show them to you. This one, I love this one. This one is paper, and it's going to go so well with so many things, and I love it. I'm keeping that one. Again, Beverly Creel, my mom, is coming out in all of these ways with my hats. But I want to show you this one. The brand is San Diego Hat, and it also is paper. And if you have worries or concerns about being out on the beach and wanting to keep your face covered or just walking around your neighborhood, whatever, I realize this is going to be extreme, but I want to show it to you. It is rather large. But who does not want... Wait a minute. Let's get the ear in. Okay. Look at this. Like, I'm sorry. How very, again, Italian coast do I feel? I mean, this is so fun. And if you're reading your book, look how... I mean, yes, it has holes in it, but you're not going to get those sun rays on the face, on the chest. If you don't want them, you can take them off at any point. But I am sorry, I am feeling very, very Alexis Carrington in this. So, again, I am just feeding all of my little girl 80s desires, dreams, hopes with all of these things. So anyway, wanted to share this one with you. Got one more. It's by the same brand, and it says that it has a UPF of 50+, which is what you want. All right, you ready for this one? I'm going in. Now, I mean, look at that. I know that you're probably thinking, that's a lot. It is a lot. Now, the picture showed it with this part going up. I'm not sure that makes it better. But maybe. And it's very, like, you can swish it around and, you know. But the idea is that it's to be protective of your skin, your face, your skin, your chest, so that you can sit or walk and not worry about your sun damage. Now, this one is the one that has a little bit of polyester in it, so I don't know about the sweat factor, but it is so pretty, and I think it's very fun. Somebody I saw was, oh, what's her name? Mae Groves was trying on sun hats, and she had a big floppy one in her. Did you just see that? That was dog hair that just lifted from the ground into the air. Welcome, welcome to my world. But anyway, she had this big floppy hat on. I'll try to link that video if it's still out there. But she had this big floppy hat on, and her husband was dying laughing at her and talking about that she looked like the like Curious George with the man in the yellow hat. Well, this gives a little bit of that, I realize. But I'm sure it does its job in terms of protection. I'm going to leave you on this note. Because hats make me very happy, very, very happy. And that way we won't grow old, right? Because our skin will be protected and we will have no more wrinkles. Bye. Okay, I think that is everything. I think that's all the tops, all the bottoms. If I have forgotten one, I apologize. I have had to do this in so many days and so many increments because my energy just wanes after so many hours. The insomnia is trying to creep back in, and I am, like today, I'm going, yesterday or day, however you want to look at it, yesterday morning, I didn't fall asleep until 4, after 4. Last night it was a little bit better, but it was still way after 2, and you know, it's hard to get my words out, but I don't want to linger on all my woes. I just want to say that if I seem like I'm struggling more than usual, it's probably for that reason. But I was able to get up today and felt good enough. It is not the same as fatigue. Rob and I were having that conversation last night, and I kind of wanted to share that with y'all, that these symptoms are just that. They're symptoms of an underlying issue, and the more I learn, the more I go, oh, that makes so much sense. But fatigue, the days that I have fatigue means I don't get up. I get up, but I don't. It is such a life-sucking fatigue that it is not the same as being tired after insomnia. So I have insomnia right now again, where it was getting better and then it's gone back up for whatever reason. And that makes me sleepy and a little but I can still find, windows during the day where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take a shower, I'm gonna make up, I'm gonna film a little bit, I'm gonna edit, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. That, as crazy as it sounds, is so much more manageable than the fatigue. I would not wish that on anyone, because it is like, literally, I've said this before, but it's like someone unplugs your ability to function. It's not the same as tired. It's not the same as having insomnia and just kind of being like, I feel really crazy because I haven't slept. It is this exhausting thing that you cannot get relief from, and it's very internal, where the insomnia is more in here, where my eyes are a little tired and I can feel it, the brain isn't always connecting to my words, but internally, I'm still me. I can still feel myself going, oh, I want to show them this. I want to do that. When I have fatigue, I don't feel anything like myself. I don't recognize that person because she's so exhausted and she cannot push through. And that has been one of the hardest things on those kind of days, is going, yeah, but I'm a pusher througher. I'm that girl. I can do it. I can do whatever it takes. We do whatever it takes to get her done. But what I have learned is, when the fatigue comes, when it's triggered, that's just not going to be the thing. And so
I am trying to live within the rhythm of whatever my body allows, what the Lord allows, what days bring. And today is one of those days that, yes, I'm sleepy, leftover sleepiness from the night before that I slept a little bit better. I feel sure that I'll be able to catch up with sleep, but I'm just grateful that it's not the fatigue. And if you want to know how to pray for me, pray that appointments I'm on waiting list to see specialists. I pray that will come to fruition. Pray that the fatigue stays away. Even if I have to battle other things, I will take that gladly over the fatigue. And pray that what I'm doing is helpful to people, because that's my hope, is that somebody's watching going, okay, all right, I get it. You fit what you want to do in between what you can't do, and you bloom where you're planted. Or what was I said to my doctor, because he said, oh, you're blooming where you're planted, and I was like, yeah, I'm trying to flourish where I'm floundering, really is a more accurate description. Either way, I want to say thank you to everyone. Anything that I can, I will try to list in the description box below. If I forget something, please message me if there's something you see on the screen that you would like the link for. I will also try to put everything listed in the first comment, which is usually helpful. So anyway, thank you all so much. I love y'all, and I will talk to you soon. I genuinely pray that something in today's video was meaningful for you, that you saw something that made your eyes sparkle or that got you excited, or that, like me, you have someone who left you with a legacy of being brave and wearing the hat, or doing the thing that you didn't think you could ever do at whatever age that is, because that's definitely the life I'm living out right now. I hope that you all had a wonderful Father's Day. If you are a father, have a father, whatever it may be, and that you're soaking up every bit of summer. And right now, oh, girl, I am soaking up the moistness outside. It doesn't matter. It's like, unless you're out by 6 a.m., and I am in 100% cotton, and it is still, woo. On that note, I hope that you all find something in your day, in your week, in your summer that gives you life. And love y'all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. He is the neighbor's. Oh, oh, oh. So much for refilming that. Oh dear. Hey everyone, I wanted to say hi. I also want to acknowledge that my hair is looking very Tammy Wynette. A couple of explanations. I had to do this dry shampoo, which always makes it look like I got a ton of hairspray. But you know, that's not always a bad thing. And then I tried a new curling iron that my hairstylist, she does it, it looks amazing. Evidently when I'm doing it, I'm looking like I could stand by my man. And oh.